Well, g'day guys. Welcome back to the channel. Today, let's have a quick look at this fella. Now, this is an AWA deep image TV from in around, I would say, 68, 1970. It's a later model, and the fella that owns it just wants it brought back to pretty well original condition. Probably not changing all the caps, but to get it going, get a picture on it and see how it goes. So we're going to have a look at it. Not a huge restoration. It's almost a repair really, but still tidy the cabinet up. The cabinet on this is in beautiful condition. This is superb. She's been very, very well cared for. Now, what I've got here, my Variac and my dim bulb up the top. We're going to turn him around, have a look at the back, take the back off. I haven't seen inside this. I've got no idea whether it works. The guy that owns it doesn't know whether it works. So let's have a look around the back. Right, first thing I noticed, cardboard. It's cardboard back. Now there's there's 5 screws. Hold the back on. There's probably one underneath. No, none there. Up the top, we've got a vertical hold. We've got contrast, which is not on the front, and horizontal hold. Now we do have some, obviously, some vertical adjustments there. Nothing's marked, and 2 adjustments here. These are just trimmers, trim pots, so I'm not real sure. We've got 3 there. There's 1 in the middle there. There's 2 over here, and we've got a hole here for something. So, yeah. Oh, hang on. Here we go. There we go. IFAGC, vertical hold, which is this fella. So we've got IFAGC and AGC. Obviously, probably those 2. Vertical linearity, which is this fella, and then we've got height, top linearity, our width, and horizontal hold. Now, standard warnings. Now, this is a model KR143. It's totally made in Australia, it says. And this is an interesting part. I don't know whether you guys have seen this. I don't remember seeing one of these. But it says manufactured exclusively for Retrovision. Now, Retrovision, was a very big chain in Australia. And yeah, it's interesting that this TV was actually produced exclusively for them. So you wouldn't have seen this TV in any other stores. Very interesting. There's also a couple of staples up there and a little bit of plastic, and I'd say that was maybe the circuit diagram. AWA Deep Image Television, AWA Australasia Limited, Sydney. So there we go. Now, it's a KR143, but that doesn't really tell me the model of the chassis in this, which I may need a circuit for. So, yeah, let's take the back off and let's see what's inside. The TV is in just such good order. Excuse my noggin and everything in the road there. I may step over this way. Okay, that's better. These screws and washers. I don't think I have to take the ones right out at the bottom. Yeah, not real sure. There's one up the top. Okay. And no doubt, once I get this off and we get into it, we'll probably have to take it outside, use some compressed air to blow out the dust and get rid of the rubbish inside it. Although the TV just looks to be in such good condition. Okay, yes, we did have to take that one out. He's through the cardboard. Interesting that it's a cardboard back. Now, what have I missed? One up here. Okay. Looking forward to doing another telly. I like doing my TVs. Find them reasonably straightforward compared to a Breville radio. Okay. There we go, guys. Okay. And what have we got here? We've got replacement parts for a KR 143. Chassis parts, the picture tube, electrical chassis, parts, user controls area, and the speaker, and all the part numbers. Got a nice little furry bit down the corner there. Yeah, just where it goes on. So, there we go. There's the telly. It's a A50-17. Okay, it's an A50 chassis. That's 17. Transformer mounted a bit on his side. Yeah, unusual, but functional, I guess. So okay, let's bring you guys in a little bit closer, and we'll do a tour around here, and then I'll try and round up a diagram, and we'll match things up. Okay, let's have a trip around. In there, tuner. And it is a, what is it, a 45054 tuner. Our fine tuning, a bit tight, but yeah, works. Antenna connection, we've got a V925, obviously probably the cabinet number, something like that. We'll scout around the outside first. Down here, 6x9 speaker by the look of it. Quite a large speaker. Okay, so there's no transformer on that speaker. It's just by himself. Okay, there's our power transformer. Actually mounted, yeah, on its on a 45-degree angle. Very often you see that. Obviously down here, filter caps, power supply. And around here, our yoke wire, and obviously our video cathode wire tube up here. The actual coil, the yoke looks to be in quite good condition. Now here we've got the 6AU4 as our damper. Quite a few hours on that, I think, by the look of that. We've got he's also loose, maybe just the base. 6CM5, which actually looks quite good. Okay, so there's our chassis number, A50-17, or a KR143 is the TV number. Now, up here, something very strange. We've got some 300 ohm ribbon cable going down here into here. What the hell is this? comes from what's in the middle there? What is in the middle? Our contrast. Surely that's not factory. Yeah, I don't think it is. Not real sure about that one. So I think we'll drop the chassis down and have a look shortly. Now, IF strip, sound IF, right down here, our sound down here, sorry, vision IF here. Okay, there's our probably audio pre-driver, whatever that is, audio output, which would be a 6 AQ5, I think, audio transformer, and probably video output right here, Arts and P, right there. Okay. Our vertical output transformer, I would suspect, KE is 9. So there we go, guys. We come down here, but also there's a 1.5 amp fuse there, and there's another fuse down the bottom there, probably in there, probably a HT fuse or something like that. Yeah. And anyway, we'll round up a circuit. We also have a little trim potentiometer in there. So not real sure about what that fella is. Could be focus. Over here, I would say up under there is our power supply choke. And let's have a look in the high voltage box and see if we've got a transformer that's any good. I'll just undo him. Can I do this with the camera, holding the camera? I think we can. There's another guy on YouTube that does it one-handed, but I got no gloves on. I don't know how he does it. We all know who I'm talking about. Okay. Gee. Here we go. Right. Come off. No, it doesn't want to come off. Okay. Been a bit hot, but the transformer actually looks not too bad. A 1B3, I think. I think they're, nearly forget me numbers. Anyway, high voltage rectifier in there, and yeah, a little bit of wax on the bottom. So yeah. Anyway, we'll have to see whether he works. Let's drop the chassis and just have a quick look before we actually plug it in via the variac and the dim bulb. So when we go to plug it in, we'll use our variac and our dim bulb. Okay. I've got two 100-watt light bulbs in there at the moment. That should get her up and going. Okay, let's drop the chassis. Okay, 2 thumb screws, one either side. Here we go. Oh, gee, that last little bit scared me a bit. Right, there we go. Let's have a look over it. I can see one electro in here. There's not many papers in here. There's lots of mustards, which can also give problems. Yeah, lots of resistors that could give problems. High voltage, bit dirty, but in there, but looks okay. Right. And the transformer's in there. Okay, there's our caps, which don't look too bad. That fella, yeah, hard to tell, but yeah, and it's diode rectification in this fella. As you'll notice here, there's a half wave rectification there. So we've got no large 5AU4 or whatever they are, 5U4 rectifiers. Okay, so what I see here is probably vertical cap on the cathode bypass of the vertical output. There's one in here. Don't know what part of the circuit that's in. This fella down here could be the sound audio output bypass, whatever. Now, what I want to have a look at is the circuit now and work out, do we need to worry about the coupling cap, the horizontal drive to the 6CM5, to the grid of the 6CM5, to see, well, to make sure that, yeah, he's not going to go silly and destroy himself once we get this going. Yeah, and we also have a little trim pot here on the side. Yeah. Righto, guys. There it is. I'm going to round up a circuit and see what we can find. And just before we go, just out of interest, there's our tube. Now, what is he? A 25, oh gee, TP4, UP4, something like that. Just not real sure what this one is. There's his serial. There's no date on it, and it's certainly the original tube. Not real keen on the high voltage cap. Yeah, they can certainly nab you, those fellas. So before we fire it up, we'll just clean the area around that a bit so we don't have any arcing. It's quite cool and damp here in the shed at the moment, so yeah, we don't need any arcing. All right, let's have a look at a diagram. We've downloaded some information on this. We've got actually the service manual on the 50 chassis series. Obviously, this is a 50-17 up there. Where is it? There. So there's our alignment procedures, which we're not going to go into all that. This is a quick video, hopefully. There's our chassis layout. So, you can actually top chassis, under chassis. So the top chassis, that's what we're looking at the moment. So yeah, that's the view of the top of the chassis. And well, printing this out, yeah, that's the size of this circuit diagram that printed. Yeah, well, I went back into the PDF and actually printed ourselves out a little bit bigger picture, although we'll be using the PDF if we've got to do anything with this. But the main thing now is what we're looking at is the power supply. Now, I've just got to get this in the camera. I'm looking at the monitor, so everything's back to front. So there we go. There's our power supply. Here we've got AC 230, 240 volts. Halfway bridge, main filter cap, which I don't know what that's like. And now we're looking at, what is it, about 245 on the HT. So that's on the actual, that's on the choke. So we'll look at that. I'll just have a look myself here. Yeah, 245, and then Yeah, there's another. Yeah, I can't read that actually. We're going to have to get to the actual schematic, I think. But anyway, the HT on our choke is in around 245 volts. That's the one I want to measure as we're firing this up. So, okay, we'll find out where that is. Now, is that a test point anywhere? I can't see anything. So, what have we got in here? Now, what I'm going to do is grab a fly lead, just a couple of alligator clips, and run him out so that I can, have this up while I'm firing this up, so we can keep an eye on various things like the valves. Are they lighting up? Keep an eye on the HT, everything as it's coming up. I've also got to clean that, which I haven't done yet. So, yeah, let's do that now. Let's put in monitoring for the HT and get this baby going if it's going to go. Righto, guys. I found out, I brought up the PDF of that circuit, and the HT, where I'm connected with there at the moment, in behind there, is 252 volts. Now, just stand by with the camera. Where are we? So where we're going to, it's on the supply, and it's the front of the diode there. That's actually 252 volts. So yeah, there's 245 over here, I think, and 255, 252. So that's where we've got the HT monitoring at the moment, on the positive of the main filter cap. Okay, it's a very simple power supply. All right, so now that's our meter, which is monitoring. There's our varioc and our dim bulb. Okay, so dim, and turn him on, and this meter here will give us the readout of what we're putting in. So let's, now I do have the set turned on at the moment, on the switch at the front. So we're going, we don't have an isolation transformer on this. There's no need for this. It's it's not a live chassis or anything like that. Okay, so 50 volts, 60 volts. Let's see what happens. We've got 33 volts. Okay, 60 volts. And we go there. So we go 70, 80 volts. We've got 50 volts on the HT. Okay, 100 volts. 63, and it looks like our main filter cap could be doing a little bit of reforming there. So this fella here is the cap. Nothing happening there. Of course, it's not going to be hot yet, but yeah, reforming there. Just take it nice and easy. Of course, can't see any filaments there. There just wouldn't be anything like 6 volts yet. 76. It's slowing up a little bit. Okay, so what are we on there? 16 watts. That's good. Dim bulbs are in and nothing's glowing. And we're on number 1 at the moment, which is this fella, which is a 100 watt. Okay, 130. And you can see we're just starting to conduct there. Okay, wattage, 22.5. Not much yet. 94. 95 volts. Gradually, although not climbing much now. Okay, let's take her up a bit more. 160, as you can see, a little bit brighter on the dim bulb. 152, 160 volts, 33 watts. Just a little bit of current draw there. 115 on the HT. Okay, let's crank him up a bit more. 180 volts, 38 watts. Not much on the dim bulb. It probably looks more on the camera actually. There's our specs. 40 watts. Only 115 volts on the HT. Okay. We're going up. 220. Actually, on the Variac, but it's actually 207. She's starting to current limit there on the 100 watt lamp. Only drawing 52 watts there. Can we see any sign of life? I think I can. I think we have a glow in there. CRT. Do we have anything? Let's give him a rub off there. Can't really see anything in there. The only one I can see really is the CM5. We'll just turn one of our lights off. That might give us a little bit more of an indication. Yeah, we definitely have a glow in there on the CM5, okay? Which is good. Okay, 119. All good. So I'm taking him down to 100 volts. I'm switching in the second lamp, which is in. Now, let's watch our HT now. We're on 180 volts. We now have a little bit of a glow out of both lamps, looking at 61 watts, 179. Yeah, we've definitely got glowage there now. And yes, there we go. We've got glowing. We're on 140 HT. Let's keep going up. And there is 160. I hear, don't know whether you guys can hear that. I can hear the vertical. I can see some glowage on, what is it, 6GV8, I suppose. 160. Take him up a bit there. We're on 103 watts. Got a bit of glowing there. 103 watts on 240 actually, so we're still current limited. 165 volts. Okay. Now, out of interest, can I reach? No. But we also don't have, do we have sound? We have no sound. We have no picture yet. Okay. So All going well so far. I'm going to take it back and go off the dim bulb. We shall go on to bypass. There we go. Okay. We now have no dim bulb, 130 volts, 160, 175 on the HT, 190, 178 there, and 198 on the HT. Okay, we're coming up to 220. And we're on 240 on our variac. We're off the dim bulb. We're drawing 158 watts. Okay. We've got glowage on all tubes. HT 253, which is pretty well spot on. Our main can is cold, cold, cold. We have glowing here. Now, do we have anything happening around the front? Can I get you around the front? Oh, hey, look at here. Sound? We have no sound. We have no sound, but we have a very, very bright picture. This is good. And tuner obviously working. A little bit dirty there, so the tuner will need cleaning. Picture is excellent, but no sound at all. Zero. Okay, I'll come around the back. Now we've got a 6AQ5 here, and he's hot. The 6AV6 is hot. We've got no crackle, no sound. Yes, we do have something happening there. I wonder if this is a muted system when there's no audio, when there's no picture. No, nothing on the 6AV6 there. So we do have a sound problem here. That's our audio driver or audio preamp, and there is nothing coming out of it. So something is amiss with our 6AQ5. Okay, but okay, let's fault find that. But at least that the unit is working quite nicely. All right, 252 is supposed to be the HT. 253, that's pretty close. The tuner up there, well, yeah, we'll have to drop him out a little bit later, just clean the biscuits up, which is a very straightforward thing. But probably, yeah, we'll look at repairing the audio. I'm going to cut this video now. I'm going to not make this too long. You can see that it's working. So the next one, we'll sit him up on the bench in a little bit better position for recording. We'll diagnose the sound, fix the sound up, rip the tuner out. Well, not rip, bad word. Possibly remove the tuner, clean the biscuits, clean all the pots up here, the volume pot, etc. And yeah, we'll measure our HT to make sure it's okay. All right, so we'll call it quits for this one, guys. It's a goer. So yeah, until the next video, which will probably a couple of days. We've just got quite a few things on at the moment. Yeah, you'll see part two of this fella when we get him up and working properly, and we'll align the picture geometry, etc., with our color bar, not color bars, but bars and circle, so forth. Do the vertical stuff, yeah, all that stuff. All right, until next time, bye for now. Oh, and please remember to give us a like if you want to see more of this stuff. Hit the subscribe and the bell. You'll be notified when the next video comes up. And you don't want to miss that one. Right over. Okay then. We'll catch us then. Bye.